Let's talk about why don't you own a gun, you commie bat. No. Not allowed to swear in the first 15 seconds. Thank you, YouTube. And so this is a question, which seems pretty obvious, which is if you're a commie, why wouldn't you own a gun? Like, you're meant to be doing this whole kill the bourgeoisie revolution thingy, I would have thought. So
it's explicitly a violent revolution.
Yeah, there's that quote that gets used by Marxists all the time to be like, did you know Karl Marx supported the Second Amendment? And it's a comment from him saying that the gun should be taken under no circumstances. What they failed to mention, that if you go to Marxism.org and read the full speech, it's him talking about the gun shouldn't be taken away from the revolutionaries. Not everyone. Well, it's not pro-Second Amendment at all.
I mean, that's just classic Marxist friend-enemy thinking.
Very basic. But we'll start it off just with mentioning something on Lotus.com, being the tragedy of liberation, the start of the trilogy of the Communist Party of China's takeover of China, and then the undoing of it, frankly.
Have you seen recently there's been a video going around of a dad, is honestly very wholesome and sweet, teaching his little boy how to use a gun properly, like teaching him how to holster it, and such, and leftists were going absolutely crazy over it. Saying, like, oh, this is so evil, I can't believe these people think they're safeguarding children when they're teaching them how to use guns. And it's like, yeah, they are safeguarding them from you.
What do you, like, if you mean that child harm, you're going to die. So, I mean, if you want to teach someone to actually be safe, yeah, self-defense is safe.
It's the number
I don't know
one
what's complex
obvious
about
choice.
that. I don't know.
Well, it's because they look at it and they just see gun... Well, they don't see gun as evil. They see gun as my tool to kill counter-revolutionaries.
Yeah. And, well, the Maoist guys certainly did need their guns. Well, we'll start off with what the hell I'm talking about, which is this is Twitter thread that I saw that came up. It's kind of old. You see 21 there. But it's a guy asking, if you're a communist in America, why do you not own a gun? And the reason I had to do this segment...
The first sentence below, a lot of you are poor.
But if you go to the next one here... The reason I had to do this is because of this. After reading it, this was the state I was in.
This was you.
And everyone else who read the goddamn responses, because they're hilarious from the internet commies and the absolute state of those people just self-reporting themselves. We'll start off with the first one here, being, because guns are for weak people. And make a devastating, life-changing decision too easy? It's like, what? What are you talking about, communist revolutionary?
Name to me 3 jacked revolutionary communists.
Yeah, they totally used baseball bats to take over China and Cuba. And
Yeah,
Laos
I think the
and Cambodia.
Berkeley bike lock guy, he was just really strong the whole time.
Like, no.
No, he was a coward. These people are cowards.
Also, the idea that all the Soviets were all buff Chads who would just like walk their way in and start fist punching out all the guys with the guns.
I don't know, I've seen some pictures of Putin back in the day.
He's not what?
Him riding the horse, topless, is glorious.
That's all right. Number one, he wasn't in the Russian Revolution.
I know.
Number two, he's not a communist. he's running the
He
Russian
was part of
Federation.
the KGB.
Yeah, everyone was.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're a commie. Anyway,
That's close enough.
but also the idea that, like, if you met the KGB, you'd be like, guns are for weak people. Very interesting. Shh, face the wall. No more of that. There's also the next big response I saw, which is gun scary. This one.
That might be the most honest response to this question I've ever seen. When you say, why don't you support the Second Amendment? I don't like it, guns are scary.
It wasn't about the Second Amendment. Because remember, these people are going to overthrow and kill everyone who runs the United States and then rewrite the Constitution.
Well, yeah, but
So-
the logic still follows.
Well, the logic is that why do you not own a gun? Presumably for the revolution. And he just goes, they're scary. I'm scared.
Also,
Scary
no
gun.
money. No bitches.
I'm broke, I don't like them, and they're scary. Okay, Lito. You're literally going to do nothing with your life then. Yeah, can you imagine being someone who dedicates their life to revolutionary violent ideology and then is like, yeah, but I'm scared of violence. What do you plan? You are actually worthless. Like, yeah, even your own ideology is worthless to begin with. Like, you failed at that point. But then you're not even going to carry through the mad thing that you say you profess. So, I mean, what are you doing? Anyway. We got the next one, which is I live with mummy. So, yeah, he doesn't own a gun. For that reason.
All right. Wait, it's not just because he lives with mum, but because my mum says I can't have guns.
Mummy said no. Because I live with my anti-gun mom.
Just all the responses of people laughing at this guy.
And she will fully kick me the F out if I buy one. And yeah, as you're rightly pointing out, just if you scroll down, there's just everyone would be like, are you real? Are you for real, man?
Of course you live with your mum.
Fortunately for me, my mother was carrying guns even as younger as a teenager. Yeah. There you
I mean,
go.
surely if you're a feminist against male violence, you want to advocate female gun ownership.
No, because the communist solution to this is that women deserve it, which is a hell of an argument. But
It's not your body, it's our body, comrade.
there's the next one, which is the biggest, most popular ones. I'm too poor. Of course you all are. You don't have a job, so yeah, you're going to buy a gun. Then again, I don't know how expensive guns are in America generally. I mean, it seems pretty easy to get one. I mean, on a price point basis.
Yeah,
Like, I've seen the
they're
price.
not as expensive as you expect them to be when I've seen people talk about it.
Like, being English, you grow
could-
up and you just assume they're like, I don't know, like $1,000 each or 10 grand or I don't know.
And I could probably, if I became an American citizen, I could probably afford a pistol easy enough.
I see people talking about it, like you can get them for like $150, or like I seen what was the guy in the gold tier Zoom call a while back who was telling us about his guns.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like his shotgun was $150 or something. I'm just like,
I'd take a shotgun for $150.
like my airsoft rifle costs more than that. So, yeah, the idea of too poor. Okay, right. The next biggest response was, I'm a felon.
What?
Yeah. Funnily enough, a lot of the
Sell
Antifa,
mine when I caught a felon. Well, actually, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
a lot of the Antifa types who have been firebombing the police, and then got felony charges.
I'm just honestly shocked these people got far enough into the charges to be branded a felon.
Yeah, I love the response here. Black powder revolvers are still legal for felons.
Here's how you can get away with it, comrade.
I get to the musket just as the founding fathers intended. I love that meme. You seen that one? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Which one is it? The one where it's like I can carry around my cannon like the founding fathers intended?
No, it's people talking about the Second Amendment. It's like three rapscallions broke into my house the other day. I pulled out the pistol and fired a shot, missed them all, and set off to the neighbour's dog. Anyway, grabbed my musket, threw a hole through the first one, mounted the stairs to the cannon with grape shot, and blew the rest of them out. Fixed bayonets and finished the last one off with I believe what is it, a triangle bayonet, so you can't stitch the wound. Just as the founding fathers intended.
America used to be a real country.
Yeah, now what is it? Can't buy a gun because I'm a felon. To be fair, taking guns away from communists is always a good idea. Otherwise you get revolution.
I'm fully on board for just like no excuses, Second Amendment, except for communists.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you're dealing with a group that openly say our fundamental goal is to overthrow you violently and institute our revolution. I mean, like them, the Islamists, like, on a de facto basis, like, you are literally saying, I'm a terrorist, I just haven't done it yet. It's like, huh.
No guns for you.
I'm with Singapore on this.
I've found the limitations.
You know,
I would say it's infringing your rights, but you're not exactly human. So.
We were discussing this earlier, but Singapore has a lot of things right, and dealing with revolutionaries is one of them. The next most common one, though, and the one the reason I had to do this, mental health. All of them were just like...
And they're all just nuts anyway.
Yeah, but it's so rare for them to get to say that. But you can see ACAB for QT Hammer and Sickle account here just goes, mental health, that's why I don't have a gun.
I could have guessed that.
We're all mentally ill.
Well,
every single one of us.
If these people got hold of a gun, are other people more in danger or are they more in danger?
Yeah. Let's go to the next one here, because I recognise the importance, but it's not a good idea in our house for health reasons. Mental health reasons, obviously, which is that someone's going to blow their own brains out because you're not mentally well. Also, you're a communist. No coincidences in this world.
Callum, I've got a genius idea of how to solve America's communist problem.
Give them all guns. Give them all guns. Yeah, you're selling it to me. Let's go to the next one here. You can see more of that. Mental health issues from Sunny. Actually, can we go back a couple? Let's play a game, shall we?
All right.
John, my old mucker, let's hover over the account of each one of these and go to their names.
All right. Are we going to find pronouns?
Yeah, that's how. No, let's go to the mental health one first. The start of the mental health. That's where I'd like to begin.
All right. Okay.
Let's hover over and see.
Pronouns?
He, him. So that's 1 point
And
to
gay.
Gryffindor. So
24 saucy, gay, and chaotic stupid. Okay.
Let's stick at the pronouns only.
All right,
for
okay.
the people who are saying they're mentally ill.
All right. Okay.
All right, and I think I've got 10. So we'll use that as a percentage. So this is 10% already. We're
All
declaring.
right. Okay.
Next one. Let's try this one. Ooh,
No.
no pronouns. No pronouns.
Frog admirer, though, that might be a euphemism.
Don't know about that one. Let's go to the next one here. Let's try that one. It's the mental health issues from Sunny Gloom. Non-binary, they, she. It's 20%.
And
20% of
autistic.
them mentally ill.
Okay. All right.
Next one. Let's play this. Suicide prevention. No pronouns there.
No. Okay. So
Clearly-
we're 2 for 2.
2 for 2. Next one here. We have because I'm more likely to use it myself than anyone else. Says leftist 18 plus only.
Yeah, they, them.
They. It's not even they them. It's they them me.
They're
them me.
It's like femme fatale. They're a them fatale. Except you're a woman.
What does this person have to say? They say they're most likely to use it on themselves. If you take the cursor away there for a minute.
I would use it more like I would be more likely to use it on myself than anybody else.
Guns are straight up a liability for some of us. First response: you should have one.
Oh, brutal!
So we're 3 for 5. So
Yep.
Let's go to the next one here for there we are. Lake creature. What's
There he neos.
Whatever that means.
I think he thinks he's a Matrix character.
Okay. All right. So what are we on now?
Trans
4
loved
for
ones
6?
can call me she.
4 for
Okay,
6.
so they're anything. Yeah. 4-2.
No, we're 4 for 6. That's next one
All
here.
right, okay.
Let's see more of that because I'm afraid of what I might do to myself. Yeah.
There it is.
He, him.
Straight away.
He, him in the bio. Always a nice giveaway.
42 years old as well. I'm sure you're doing well with your life.
Yeah. Let's go to the next one here. Let's keep playing the game. Suicide. She, her. She, her. That's another one in the basket for my tally.
Also vegan. Might have something to do with the suicidal thoughts.
Always keeps happening. There's always more than one, isn't there? I mean, we're just playing the pronouns game today, but I mean, there's always more. It's vegan socialist as well. Let's go to the next one here. Let's see what more. So we have. Oh god, it's in the name. It's in the name.
Yeah, there we go. Right in the handle.
Let's take a look at the bio anyway. Why not? Just see what's in there. Schizoaffective, bipolar type, neurodivergent, trying my best, anti-racist, anti-capitalist, mentally ill. Okay. Self-confessed.
Trying your best, not good enough.
Yeah, and she says, because I'm severely mentally ill, I can tell, love, and I would for sure use it on myself. I would go through phases I don't like having scissors or anything accessible to me. Oh, for God, Jesus Christ.
I will hide nail clippers from myself.
So you can't even... You can't
be
even do sewing.
You need safety scissors.
So this is actual mental patient who has to live in a padded cell telling us that, no.
I feel sorry for this person's mum who is probably still raising them.
Yeah, let's go to the next one. Because I'm mentally ill, I would shoot myself. Hammer and sickle and trans, I'm feeling lucky.
Oh, there we go.
There we are. So that's 80%.
Oh, wait, we've got one of the rare it pronouns as well. It.
She, it, they.
Minors do not...
I don't want to know. Leninist twink wife.
All right, okay.
Okay.
My lovely grindcore girl... No, I don't need to know any more
Well,
of
that's
this.
my sample taken of communists who say they won't have guns, and 80% of them are mentally ill. I think that probably expands to those who will have the guns as well.
Well, I mean, 100% of them are mentally ill. 8 of them just display it proudly in their bios.
The comments are so mean. I'd probably use it on myself. Seems about right.
I mean, how else are you supposed to react to these morons?
Yeah, all these people are, I'm going to overthrow the system, but I can't have a gun because I'll shoot myself. Yeah, of course you will. And there's a compilation someone made of these as well. Just the last thing for this. I have to read 2 of these that weren't in there, which are just hilarious.
All right.
Number 1 being highly sensitive ears, as to the reason why he won't own a gun.
I mean...
It's too loud.
Earmuffs are a thing, but okay.
Too loud.
Too loud.
Hurt my ears. I can't kill the bourgeoisie, you hurt it. Anyway, another person says, because I am 11.
Average internet communist.
11 years old. Going strong.
Oh, yeah.
We joke, but we did the Labour Party abridged thing. I think it was last year. This actual child turned up, because I think the Labour Party lets 12-year-olds join.
I wonder why.
Like, no other party does that, just to be clear.
Not groomy at all.
Every other party in the country, I think, except the Greens and the Labour Party. So
there it is, because I'm 11, broken heart.
Are like 18 plus only, whereas the Labour Party they had some children. And the children turned up, and one of them in a sheet gave a speech which is, I'm so tired of the Tories. And then everyone claps, and it's the cringiest thing I've ever
Have you've watched Blackadder, right?
Yeah.
Have you watched the one where it's in the Victorian era and Pitt the Younger shows up and he's an actual school student and he's like...
he makes her look mature.
Yeah, because he just gets up and he goes, we need to stand up against the tyranny of my geography teacher.
Yeah, it's actually that, except it's a real political party. We'll get the last one here because someone did learn something, as they list. They say a few things, reading all of this. Communism and mental illness go hand in hand. All of you are so useless to the point that it's a wonder you're even able to breathe without 24/7 assistance. To counter your little revolt, All we need to do is block the supply of antidepressants.
Oh, it's true.
No? Antidepressants became a modern thing in the West. All of a sudden, the number of communists has gone up.
Just pop a like on that one for me there.
Because it's a funny comment. Anyway, the last thing to mention here is just a couple more. Someone says, not sure how you're going to set up local cooperatives without the guns. Pretty sure you need money and labour willingness to do that, because the original poster is just like...
But I mean, they are all 11.
Yeah, but
So-
the original poster is just like, bro, actually take communists seriously. Where he's like, dude, we need co-ops and etc. We need guns to be able to do this.
Oh yeah,
Protect
and
ourselves.
then he's like, oh, it's not about the co-ops, guys. It's just about overthrowing the state, bro.
Yeah, but also the state. Look at that series of flags. The hell does any of that have to do with each other? Just hates America.
Palestine, Pan-Africa.
We got Haiti, Palestine. Well, I think that's actually like Arab colours technically.
Oh, all right.
And then you've got South Africa. What is that? Bolivia, Cuba, Iraq, Afghanistan, Cambodia. The natural alliance of the world.
Are these all of the voices this person hears in his head? Because that's schizo, man.
Should we play the game again?
Oh, all right,
Oh, yeah, go on.
go on, come on, John, go on.
Does he have pronouns in the bio?
No, but he does have a cab, and
Yeah.
he's a vegan,
Yeah.
and the Extinction Rebellion. There you go. Occupy Big Oil. Okay, he was still mentally ill.
I think there's pronouns somewhere in that head of his. Anyway.
I would bloody hope so, with everything else going on in there.
Yeah, someone else ended off with saying, I want to thank all the respondents to this thread. I was most certain all modern communists were sad nerds, but this gave me the confirmation that I brutally needed.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to let this off with just the fact that the meme is definitely real, if you can look at the last link I put in there, because there is a long, stunning meme that all the communists are brainwashed, and, well, it's visible.
No evidence or proof of that.
Except photographic evidence, which has emerged. And,
Oh, it is.
yeah, the meme is actually real. I wonder if we can make her bigger. We could try and it's big enough, but we can see just.
I don't think you have to try hard to make her bigger.
Black Lives Matter, trans lives with a gun, LGBT colors, more trans logos on the magazine of the gun. Yeah,
She's wearing
Communist
some kind
beret.
of like, I think there's like a sleeve or a scarf with a trans flag poking out behind the gun.
brainwashed mental illness is a real thing that we are able to measure, and we are able to measure it by the game we just played. So that's that. If you appreciated that segment from the podcast of the Lotus Eaters, you can go to lotuseaters.com to get access to all the premium content we have on the site, such as the Contemplation series, this episode on Celtic mythology. If you'd like to find out what else we're putting out, you can follow us on Getter at lotuseaters_com on Getter. Thank you and goodbye.